My beloved child, before you decide to leave, before your attention drifts to the next distraction, before another voice fills your mind, be still. Take one slow, deep breath. There is a reason your heart paused here today. Out of the millions of moments you could have experienced, out of the countless paths your day could have taken, you arrived here. Not because of chance, not because of coincidence, but because I have been calling your heart in ways you did not recognize. Long before this moment ever came, long before the sun rose this morning, long before you opened your eyes, I already knew we would meet here. I have watched every step you've taken. I have seen every silent battle you have fought. I have heard every prayer you whispered when no one else was listening. Even the prayers that never escaped your lips, even the tears you wiped away before anyone noticed, even the questions you buried deep inside your soul. Nothing has been hidden from me. I know the weight you've been carrying. I know how exhausting it has become to keep pretending that everything is fine. You smile so others won't worry. You encourage everyone around you while your own heart quietly longs for someone to encourage you. You tell people you're okay, yet when the room becomes quiet, when the lights go out, when the world finally stops demanding your attention, you feel the heaviness return. I know. I have always known. And my child, I have never looked away. Perhaps today you wondered if anyone truly sees you. Perhaps you have begun to believe that your prayers have become nothing more than echoes disappearing into silence. Perhaps you asked yourself, God, are you still listening? Hear me carefully. I have never stopped listening. Not once. Every heartbeat, every anxious thought, every lonely night, every painful memory. I have carried them with you. Even during the moments when you believed you were walking alone, you were never alone. When fear whispered that your future was uncertain, I was already preparing tomorrow. When disappointment convinced you to lower your expectations, I was quietly building something greater than you imagined. When doors closed in front of you, it was not because I abandoned you. It was because I was protecting you from places where your purpose could never flourish. My beloved, you judge your life by what you can see. I guide your life by what only I can see. There are conversations happening that you know nothing about. There are opportunities already moving toward you. There are hearts I am preparing to meet yours. There are answers already on their way. You simply cannot see beyond today's horizon. But I can. I see the entire road. I know every turn. Every delay, every blessing, every victory, every lesson. Nothing surprises me. Nothing catches me off guard. Not even the pain that caught you by surprise. I was there before it happened. I remained beside you while it happened, and I am already standing beyond it, preparing the next chapter of your story. Do not mistake my silence for my absence. Some of my greatest works begin in quiet places. Seeds grow beneath the soil long before anyone celebrates the harvest. The sunrise is already approaching while the night still believes it has won. My child, your breakthrough is being prepared in places your eyes cannot yet reach. Do not give up simply because you cannot see what I am doing. Faith has never depended upon sight. It has always depended upon trust. I know trust has become difficult. Life has disappointed you. People have disappointed you. Promises have been broken. Words have wounded you. There were moments you expected loyalty, but found betrayal. Moments you expected love, but found distance. Moments you expected understanding, but found silence. Those experiences built walls around your heart. Walls you believed would protect you. Yet those same walls have also kept hope from entering. Today, I am gently asking you, will you trust me enough to lower those walls? Not for the world, not for those who hurt you, but for me, because I cannot heal what you refuse to place into my hands. You have carried burdens I never asked you to carry. You have blamed yourself for things beyond your control. You have replayed old conversations, hoping they would somehow end differently. You have searched for answers inside wounds that were never meant to become your home. My child, you were created for freedom, not endless fear. You were created for peace, not constant anxiety. You were created to walk with confidence, not chained by yesterday's failures. Listen closely. I did not create you merely to survive. I created you to become a living testimony of my grace. One day, the very tears you cry today will become the story that restores someone else's hope. One day, your scars will speak louder than your fears. One day, people will look at your life and say, "Only God could have done that." But first, you must keep walking. Do not stop here. Do not allow temporary pain to convince you that your story has reached its ending. It has not. This chapter may feel heavy, but it is not the final chapter. I am still writing. Even now, while you are listening to my voice, I am moving pieces into place. I am opening doors you cannot yet see. I am closing doors that would have destroyed your peace. I am protecting you from battles you never knew existed. There are angels assigned to your journey. There is mercy surrounding your tomorrow. There is favor preparing a place where fear once stood. My child, if only you could see what heaven is doing for you right now. Your heart would no longer be filled with worry. It would overflow with expectation. So today, lay your fears before me. Lay your disappointments before me. Lay your questions before me. You do not need every answer today. You only need enough faith to take the next step, because I already know where that step leads. And where I am leading you, fear cannot remain. Darkness cannot win. Your past cannot define you. Your mistakes cannot imprison you. Your future is not being written by your failures. It is being written by my unfailing love. So stay with me a little longer. Quiet your thoughts. Open your heart, because this is only the beginning, and I have much more to tell you. My beloved child, come closer. Do not rush through this moment. The world has taught you to keep moving, to hide your pain behind a smile, to convince everyone that you are stronger than you feel. But you do not have to pretend with me. I already know your heart. I know the places where you still ache. I know the memories that return when the room becomes quiet. I know the names you still remember. I know the dreams that ended before they ever had the chance to begin. Nothing about your pain is hidden from me. You have wondered why healing has taken so long. You have prayed, hoping that one morning you would wake up and everything would feel different. Instead, some days still hurt. Some questions remain unanswered. Some wounds still seem tender. Do not mistake slow healing for forgotten prayers. I have not abandoned the work I began in you. Some wounds heal in a moment. Others heal one faithful step at a time. I am not interested in covering your pain. I am restoring your heart from the inside out. You see the broken pieces. I see the masterpiece they will become. Every scar you carry tells a story that I can redeem. Every tear you have cried has watered seeds you cannot yet see. Nothing has been wasted. Not your waiting, not your disappointment, not even the nights when you wondered if you had enough strength to continue. I was strengthening you in ways your eyes could not recognize. There were moments when you felt completely alone. You looked around hoping someone would understand what you were carrying. People offered advice, but they could not feel your burden. Some walked away because they did not understand your struggle. Others stayed physically close but emotionally distant. And your heart quietly whispered, "Does anyone truly see me?" My child, I do. I have always seen you. I saw you fighting tears while everyone believed you were happy. I saw you encouraging others while your own soul needed encouragement. I saw you kneel beside your bed, unable to find the right words to pray. Even your silence speaks to me. Before your voice forms the prayer, I already understand it. Before your tears fall, I already know why they are there. You never have to explain yourself to me. I know your heart better than you know it yourself. Do not carry guilt for being tired. Even the strongest hearts grow weary. Even faithful people sometimes struggle to understand my timing. Even those who love me deeply experience moments of confusion. That does not make your faith weak. It makes you human. And I love you completely. Not because you are perfect, but because you are mine. There are burdens you were never meant to carry alone. You keep trying to solve tomorrow before tomorrow arrives. You replay yesterday, wishing you could rewrite it. Meanwhile, today quietly slips away. Give those burdens to me. Release the weight from your shoulders. You were not created to carry the entire future by yourself. That responsibility belongs to me. Rest. Not because every problem has disappeared, but because I remain greater than every problem. My peace does not depend on perfect circumstances. My peace lives even in the middle of storms. Remember the ocean. The surface may be shaken by powerful waves, yet beneath them, the deep waters remain calm. That is what I desire for your heart. Not a life without storms, but a soul anchored so deeply in my presence that no storm can steal your peace. I know you have been disappointed. You trusted people who broke your confidence. You believed promises that were never fulfilled. You opened your heart and were met with silence. Those experiences taught you to protect yourself. But my child, do not allow painful seasons to convince you that love no longer exists. Human hearts may fail. Mine never will. People may leave unexpectedly. I remain forever. Circumstances change. My promises do not. You are still held by my hands. You are still surrounded by my mercy. You are still covered by my grace. Nothing has changed about my love for you. Not your failures. Not your doubts. Not your fears. Not even the mistakes you continue to regret. You keep asking yourself, can God still use someone like me? Listen carefully. I have never searched for perfect people. I transform willing hearts. Your past is not stronger than my mercy. Your failures are not greater than my forgiveness. The chapters that fill you with shame are not the end of your story. I specialize in new beginnings. When the world says your best days are behind you, I begin writing a better chapter. When others see ashes, I already see beauty rising. When others count your mistakes, I count your potential. Do not define yourself by the moments that nearly destroyed you. Define yourself by the one who refused to let you be destroyed. There are hidden blessings growing beneath the surface of your life. Just because you cannot see them today does not mean they are absent. Roots grow in silence. Strength develops in hidden places. Faith becomes mature during seasons that no one applauds. Every prayer you have prayed has been heard. Every act of obedience has been noticed. Every sacrifice made out of love has been remembered. Heaven has forgotten nothing. Even when you thought your prayers disappeared into silence, they were resting safely in my hands. Trust my timing. There is wisdom in every delay. There is purpose in every season. There is hope beyond every valley. I know exactly when to open the right door. If I open it too early, you may not be prepared to walk through it. If I delay, it is never because I have forgotten you. It is because I love you enough to prepare both you and the blessing together. My child, stop measuring my faithfulness by your circumstances. Measure it by my character. I have never broken a promise. I have never abandoned one of my children. I have never lost control. Even when your world feels uncertain, my throne remains unshaken. Lift your eyes. The story is not over. Healing is already unfolding. Your heart is becoming stronger. Your spirit is becoming deeper. Your faith is becoming more resilient. You may not notice the change day by day, but one morning you will look back and realize the pain no longer controls you. The fear no longer defines you. The darkness no longer has the final word, because my light has been quietly filling every empty place within you. Receive my comfort today. Receive my peace. Receive my healing. Do not fight my love. Rest in it. Allow me to restore what was broken. Allow me to heal what no one else could heal. Allow me to remind you who you truly are. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not beyond redemption. You are my beloved child. And I am still writing a beautiful story with your life. Stay close to me, because what I am about to reveal next will change the way you see your waiting forever. My beloved child, take another deep breath. I know this journey has not been easy. There were days you questioned your own strength. There were nights when your prayers seemed to disappear into silence. There were moments when you wondered if your faith was slowly fading. Yet here you are. You are still standing. You are still seeking me. You are still listening. Do you know why? Because even when you felt weak, my strength was carrying you. Even when you thought your faith had become small, I was holding it together. You measured yourself by your emotions. I measured you by your willingness to keep taking one more step. My child, never believe the lie that difficult seasons mean I have left you. The strongest trees do not grow because the weather is always gentle. They become strong because they learn to stand through storms. In the same way, your faith is growing through every trial you have faced. Not because suffering is your purpose, but because I know how to transform suffering into strength. There are lessons that comfort alone cannot teach. There is wisdom that only waiting can produce. There is compassion that only pain can awaken. And there is a depth of faith that only complete dependence upon me can create. Do not be ashamed of your struggles. They are not proof that you have failed. They are evidence that you are growing. A mountain climber does not become stronger by standing at the bottom. Every step upward requires effort. Every climb demands endurance. Yet the higher they rise, the greater the view becomes. Your spiritual journey is no different. You have prayed for greater faith, but greater faith requires greater trust. You have prayed for courage. Yet courage is only revealed when fear stands before you. You have prayed for wisdom. Wisdom grows through experience. You have prayed for peace. Peace becomes powerful when it remains even while life feels uncertain. My child, I have heard every prayer, and I have been answering them, sometimes in ways you did not expect. You expected immediate rescue. Sometimes I gave you endurance. You expected instant solutions. Sometimes I gave you patience. You expected the storm to end quickly. Instead, I taught you how to walk confidently through the rain, because the person you are becoming is more valuable than the comfort you temporarily desired. Do not misunderstand my love. I care deeply about your happiness, but I care even more about your eternal purpose. Temporary comfort fades. Character remains. Faith remains. Love remains. Love remains. Hope remains. These treasures can never be taken away from you. My beloved, the enemy has tried many times to convince you that your setbacks define your future. He whispered, "You will never recover. You will always struggle. You are too broken. You have missed your opportunity." But those voices have never belonged to me. I speak life. I speak hope. I speak restoration. The battle around you is real, but the power within you is greater, because my spirit lives within those who trust me. Do not underestimate what I have placed inside you. There is courage you have not yet discovered. There is wisdom waiting to be revealed. There is strength hidden beneath your exhaustion. I see gifts inside you that you have not yet recognized. I see leadership where you only see weakness. I see purpose where you only see confusion. I see victory where you currently see obstacles. That is why I ask you to trust me. Not because every answer has already been revealed, but because I already know the ending. Think about the gold refined by fire. The fire does not destroy the gold. It removes what does not belong. Likewise, the trials you face are not meant to destroy your soul. They are removing fear, removing pride, removing bitterness, removing the lies you believed about yourself. Little by little, your true identity is being revealed. You are becoming more compassionate, more patient, more humble, more courageous, more dependent upon my presence than upon the opinions of people. That transformation is beautiful in my eyes. Do not compare your journey with someone else's. Every path I design is unique. Some walk through valleys. Others climb mountains. Some experience quiet seasons. Others move through seasons of great responsibility. But every child I lead arrives exactly where my purpose intends. Comparison steals joy. Comparison creates unnecessary pressure. Instead, celebrate the work I am doing within you. Your story was never meant to be identical to another person's. I wrote it with intentional love. Every chapter has meaning, even the painful ones, especially the painful ones, because those chapters often become the testimony that inspires countless others. My child, when you feel tired, come to me. When doubt begins to whisper, come to me. When anxiety tries to overwhelm your thoughts, come to me. Do not wait until you have everything together. Come exactly as you are. You never have to earn my presence. You already have my invitation. Lay every burden at my feet. Lay every fear before me. Lay every unanswered question into my hands. There are battles you cannot win by worrying. There are victories that only surrender can unlock. Trust does not mean understanding everything. Trust means believing my heart, even when you cannot yet see my hand. One day, you will look back at this season with different eyes. You will remember the tears, but you will also remember my faithfulness. You will remember the uncertainty, but you will also remember how I provided. You will remember the loneliness, but you will discover that I was quietly walking beside you every single day. Nothing you have endured has been meaningless. Every prayer has shaped you. Every trial has strengthened you. Every moment of waiting has deepened your roots. And now, you are stronger than you realize, wiser than you were yesterday, closer to me than you have ever been before. My beloved child, do not stop growing now. The greatest chapters of your story have not yet been written. The breakthrough you have prayed for is closer than you think. The purpose I placed within you is beginning to awaken. Keep walking with me. Keep trusting my voice. Keep choosing faith over fear, because I am leading you into a season where your scars will become testimonies. Your tears will become songs of gratitude. Your waiting will become a witness to my perfect timing, and your life will shine as living proof that I never leave those who place their hope in me. So lift your eyes. Strengthen your heart. Stand firm in faith. The road ahead is brighter than the one behind you, and I, your heavenly Father, will walk beside you. Every step, every trial, every victory, until the beautiful purpose I placed within you is fully revealed. My beloved child, if you have stayed with me until this moment, it is because your heart has been searching for something the world could never give. You were never created to live chained to fear. You were never designed to carry yesterday's pain forever. You were never meant to believe that your failures define your future. That is not the story I wrote about you. The story I have written is one of redemption. A story of mercy. A story of hope. A story of impossible situations transformed by my unfailing love. Today, I am asking you to leave behind everything that has convinced you that you are not enough. Leave behind the guilt that keeps reminding you of your past. Leave behind the shame that whispers you are unworthy. Leave behind the fear that tells you nothing will ever change. Those voices are not mine. Hear my voice instead. You are forgiven. You are chosen. You are loved beyond measure. You are seen. You are known. You are my beloved child. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not your failures, not your doubts, not your brokenness, not your past, not even the mistakes you still regret. My grace is greater than every failure. My mercy is deeper than every wound. My love is stronger than every chain that has tried to hold you captive. Do not be afraid of tomorrow. I am already there. The road ahead may contain challenges, but it also contains my presence. Where I lead you, I will sustain you. Where I call you, I will strengthen you. Where I send you, I will provide what you need. Do not measure your future by your present circumstances. Measure it by my promises. Because I do not fail. I do not abandon. I do not forget. I finish every good work I begin. One day you will look back at this season and smile through grateful tears. You will remember the nights you thought you would never overcome. You will remember the prayers you thought went unanswered. You will remember the moments you almost gave up. And then you will see how I was quietly working through every chapter. Every delay had a purpose. Every closed door protected you. Every tear watered the miracle that was still growing beneath the surface. Nothing was wasted. Not one moment. Not one prayer. Not one act of faith. Everything has been preparing you for the person you are becoming. Lift your head, my child. The darkness does not last forever. Morning always follows the night. Hope always rises after despair. My light shines brightest when everything around you seems dark. Do not quit now. You are closer than you realize. Closer to healing. Closer to peace. Closer to restoration. Closer to the breakthrough you have prayed for. Keep trusting me. Keep walking with me. Keep believing my promises, because your greatest testimony has not yet been written. The best chapter of your story is still ahead. Now, before this moment ends, I want you to pray with me. Prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you for finding me when my heart was weary. Thank you for loving me even when I doubted myself. Thank you for seeing every tear, hearing every silent prayer, and never leaving my side. Today, I surrender every fear into your hands. I surrender my anxiety, my disappointments, my broken dreams, my unanswered questions, and every burden I was never meant to carry alone. Fill my heart with your perfect peace. Heal every hidden wound that only you can see. Restore the joy I have lost. Strengthen my faith when life becomes difficult. Help me trust your timing even when I cannot understand your plans. Teach me to walk by faith instead of fear. Give me wisdom for every decision. Give me courage for every challenge. Give me hope for every tomorrow. Protect my family. Guide my steps. Open the doors you have prepared for me. Close every door that would lead me away from your purpose. Let my life become a testimony of your goodness. May everything I do bring glory to your holy name. Thank you for never giving up on me. Thank you for calling me your child. I choose today to trust you with my whole heart. I believe you are working even when I cannot see it. I believe my best days are still ahead because my future is safely in your hands. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, amen. My beloved child, as you leave this moment, do not leave my presence. Take my peace with you. Take my promises with you. Take my love with you. Whenever fear returns, remember my words. Whenever doubt whispers, remember my promises. Whenever the world tells you that you are alone, remember this truth. I am with you. I was with you yesterday. I am with you today. And I will be with you forever. Walk forward with confidence. Walk forward with faith. Walk forward knowing that heaven is fighting for you. Your story is not ending. It is only beginning.